Good morning, everybody. It's Jenny of the Jenny Evolution. This is actually my first live broadcast, so please bear with me, but I'm really excited. And so I really wanted to jump on live with all of my readers today and share some exciting news. I have been working with Disney Hyperion for one of their new book launches, which is actually Rules of the House. It's a fabulous book, and they're working with me today to do a $100 Toys R Us gift card giveaway. I mean, seriously. So I really encourage you to go on to the Jenny Evolution today. Definitely enter to win that gift card. It's only running on my site, so only my readers have a chance to actually win today. But while we're doing that, I also wanted to introduce you to this new book called Rules of the House. It's written by Mac Barnett and illustrated by Matt Myers. You probably do know the author. He's written some fabulous books. Our personal favorites are Telephone, Extra Yarn, and Sam and Dave Dig a Hole, if any of those ring a bell with you. And really what Rules of the House is about a sister who likes to break all of the rules and a brother who doesn't like to break any of the rules. And his number one rule is that you always pack a toothbrush. So the kids are actually going to go on a camping trip, and when they get to the house where they'll be staying in this cabin, one of the main rules is that you never, ever open the red door. Can you guess what happens? Well, the sister, who is the rule breaker, decides to open the red door. I love this because it really talks about breaking the rules, what can happen possibly. What happens is all the monsters behind the door come to life, about breaking the rules. But it's also a great way to talk about to your kids about when it is time to actually break the rules. I know as parents, we focus a lot on teaching our children guidelines and what the rules are, and making sure they follow them, and they get in trouble when they don't. But as your kids get older, it's going to be just as important to teach your children when to break the rules. Instantly what comes to my mind is that this is Anti-Bullying Month, and also Abuse Awareness Month, and talking about when it's time to not worry about breaking the rules, but taking care of yourself. In my house, we talk a lot about when it's okay to break rules, and safety is always the number one time to break rules, or what you think are the rules, or what you think is appropriate. Not yelling, not running, not listening to other grown-ups, because sometimes grown-ups don't always have your best interest in heart and listen to your gut. And so what happens is, in this particular story, Ian decides to get the monsters in trouble because they are all rule breakers as well. They have broken the rule because they've not packed their toothbrush. But then he decides to break a rule. Now, this is a child who never breaks rules. And the biggest one is don't tell lies. That is a huge rule in our house. But he decides to forget them because this is the way for him to save his sister from the monsters, telling them what happens when they don't actually pack their toothbrush. And of course, it's a great battle with the toothbrush. It's hysterical. And in the end, Ian saves the day. But it's a fun book. It is fun to talk about when to break the rules and when to follow the rules, and why rules are important, but also why sometimes we need to think beyond the rules and think for ourselves and think about what is going on around us. Really, a terrific book. I read it with my youngest one, who's 7, and before I knew it, the next night, it had infiltrated into my other son's room. He had come in and stolen it because he really wanted to read it himself. Both my boys really loved this book, and definitely go check it out. And go check out the $100 Toys R Us gift card giveaway. Again, it's only on my site. I'm so thrilled to be able to be working with Disney Hyperion on doing this giveaway, and I look forward to seeing you on the Jenny Evolution.